Okay, so now we've gone a little bit bigger with our matrices. They're both 3 by 3's, so they do have the same dimensions, and we're going to take the sum and then we're going to find the difference. So here we're going to do A plus B. Now, a lot of books, textbooks, they'll write out, like 2 plus 6, and they'll write each entry out in terms of what you're adding and subtracting. For me, sometimes the more that I write, the more confusing it gets. But you can see with matrices, you have to keep track of everything, and that's kind of the tricky part. You're looking at 9 entries, right? So we have to make sure each one, we're adding this, the correct things together. Okay, so I want to do row 1, column 1, so 1, 1 with 1, 1. So 2 and 6, that's going to be 8. And then I'm going to work just across the rows. You need to kind of have a method, an order, or you're going to get really lost. So I'm going to go the first row, second column, and first row, second column. So negative 10 and 10, that would be 0. And you're welcome to write this out, like 2 plus 6, negative 10 plus 10, and then on the next line you can simplify them. Students do that, but it might be more confusing to copy more things down. Okay, so negative 2 and negative 2, that's going to be negative 4. 14 and 0 is 14. 12 and negative 12, that's going to be 0. 10 and negative 4 is 6. 4 and negative 5 is negative 1. Negative 2 and 2 is 0. And 2 and negative 2 is 0. So that's what I'm going to get for that matrix. And that would be the sum of the two matrices. Now find the difference. I'm assuming we're going A minus B. So again, I'm going to draw a big old bracket here so I can get my 9 entries in. I'm going to do the same thing. 2 minus 6, negative 10 minus 10, negative 2 plus 2, because you've got negative 2 and negative 2. So negative 2 minus a negative 2. You can write all that out. You could do it on a calculator as well. Whoops, that's going to be 0. I don't know what I'm writing there. And maybe some of them are easier to write out to the side. I don't know. 14 minus 0 is going to be 14. 12 minus a negative 12, or 12 plus 12. 10 plus 4. 4 plus 5. Negative 2 minus 2 is going to be negative 4. I have to remember I'm subtracting. And 2 minus a negative 2 is going to be 4. Okay, so that's what you get. Like I said, you could do more writing. You want to double check everything. Just take your time and keep things lined up. That's the tricky part. So if you need to do more writing, that's great if that's what helps you. If you're like, no, I can just add and subtract. These are integers. I can do that in my head, or I can do it on a calculator as well.